Can that not do that? But I guess it's gonna do it anyway. That is a good clip.
Are you really the last person to find out about this Skip Ads Forever button? This is Pi, and if it sounds familiar to you,
I am cleansing my space. I forgot to cleanse my crystals. Like all of these should just be. Hi, Mom. I'm glad you can see and hear me. Might as well just briefly do this, but I'm cleansing my crystals. I'm glad it worked. I know you don't have to chat, but if you can hear me, I might as well just say hello. Because this is what I would do if somebody joined anyway. I'd be a bit more direct and put my headset on and stuff. But welcome to, I don't know, you've definitely been to Think Blue 45 before, but welcome to Angela's stream. Yeah, welcome to something I really like to do. Obviously, you already knew that, but I don't know if I'm gonna try and set up and do like tarot or something today too. You know, this is obviously all a work in progress. Luckily, I have a lot more white sage since I'm running out. I always like to cleanse my crystals. I always, between Reiki sessions, I like to, I can actually show you in one moment. Okay. So what's fun is this is Reiki infused with like white sage in it and lavender and stuff, and this is actually from my levels 1 and 2. I Reiki infused that and made that with my first levels actually, so that's cool. But whenever I'm doing this, obviously, but one thing that I've learned that helps me is afterwards, sometimes the Reiki master that taught me, she washes her hands afterwards, and that's just her intention. Like, her brain works with that, just saying, oh, okay, cleansing the energy off my hands. Just like you can do the sweep that I told you, and then you can alchemize the energy that you sweep off and I guess transfer it back into, energy into the earth kind of thing. I'm not really how to describe that. But in that same idea, I do this until I feel like, and then I alchemize the energy that it just makes me feel like, like I'm just, because so much of it is my hands, that it's like my hands I feel like are the ones that are really kind of getting involved. So like everything is. But what I realized is that I actually have a really strong like visualization mind. Like the way my Reiki master does it is with her hand placements. I actually looked it up too. Hand placements with Reiki are very intuitive and very intention based as well. So I see a lot of people do like this, or like when you go to the side of the ears or just up above, which is totally fine. And like obviously you'd have to, if it was in person, I can't really do that over them because that's so I would probably, do both hands in person over it, like hovering. But the way that I did it yesterday felt very natural. And in my brain, I was like visualizing the chakras opening and like letting out whatever needs to let out. And then I imagined like the lights almost connecting, almost like each chakra lighting up and then connecting to the other one. So that way I felt like I was kind of cleansing everything and balancing everything together and bringing everything in alignment in a way. So, anywho, that's great that... Oh, it's a little piece, like a little crystal shard. Oh dear. Oh dear. Where's my incense stick? I can do that. And then usually what I'm gonna do here is, just wait. I'll probably meditate a little bit and see if anyone comes through. If people don't come through for this, I might do tarot. Might just go into tarot since I'll have been tuned in anyway. But yeah, I kind of can just like talk, which is helpful for streaming because streaming, so much of it is so interactive. And the thing about it is when you're first starting a channel, you have to kind of learn how to talk to yourself, which is a skill within itself. And obviously the whole streaming stuff is like not getting... Ugh. Ow, 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 ow. I need a bigger ash thing. I can't just keep, things can't just keep doing that. When I first light it, it's like, ow, because then my finger has to get burned to pick it up off the floor. I have more of these incense sticks. This is my favorite incense smell, I think. Oh, it is. I might be able to... There's a little bit of leeway, like right there. Maybe that'll help. So that way you can still see the... You just need to see the chakras, I guess, so you can see it. So let's see. Are you kidding me? That's so stupid. Okay. Okay, so that means now that we have... Cords getting stuck. Man, I can't wait till I get a wireless headset. Okay, and then I want... That's better. That just made me feel like Michael Caine in A Christmas Carol when he's like in the store shop. Much better. Thanks. I'm glad now I'm actually like talking to you guys instead of talking with no head. First headless Reiki reader. First headless Reiki practitioner. That'll bring people in. But yeah, it'll be nice. They have wireless of these Astros, so that gets caught in my chair and makes me trip and rip cords out. It has happened ever since I've gotten this headset. Wires tripping, getting ripped out. It's just like unpleasant. But that is a fun thing later on. Whenever I have the money to upgrade all of the equipment, that'll be on the list. But this, I probably would maybe even see if Chad needs a headset. I guess I could always have extra headsets, huh? It's probably good if you're a content creator to have extra, so maybe I'll just keep it for if something happens to the new one whenever I get it. So I'm thinking of like a 15-minute or so. People kind of see how I set up for live Reiki, and then within that 15 minutes, I'll do like a quick little like I ground myself, I breathe. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, I'm glad you're able to make it in. I was gonna pull some cards for myself. I put myself in the category of tarot. So we can ask the cards. Is tarot the right category? Let's see if Spirit is even gonna... Hold on. Because I want the same people who are doing tarot. They're the ones who I've met who would actually want Reiki. So I just don't know. I really don't think the category of just chatting is gonna reach the right people yet. It might later on, but right now, to reach the spiritual community... Oh wait, someone joined. Someone joined. How do I... Yo, what's up? My chat on my phone just decided not to update. So that's nice. Okay. Never mind. Don't have to delay anymore. Alright, hello my friend. Let me go see your name and everything. I was just waiting for some people to join, that's all. You can see my setup. I already cleansed the space. I'll only have to kind of tune in with a little bit of a few grounding breaths for myself, but let me clean up my space a little bit. Put that over here. These are my crystals that I hold. Don't need my phone. Don't need that. See? If you're watching, Mom, see? See? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It gets caught and everything. May I please get a reading? Okay, may I type my question? You want a reading? Yo, Morphe, thank you so much for the follow. Well, yeah, I can do a reading for you. Here, let me get my decks. I'm already tuned in, so I don't care. I'm a Virgo, he's a Libra, I'm Okay. You want to basically ask between you two people. Okay. You're supposed to date after your exams next year. Okay. I don't have a tarot set up, so we're gonna just YOLO it. Because I'm doing Reiki as well, but I do not mind. I have the skill and I have my cards. I already have a possible message for you, but I'm gonna wait to say that because I don't, I don't know. Oh, Mom, if you're watching, you actually get to watch me how I, like say tell people, share tarot with others. Whole setup seems brilliant. Yo, I appreciate it. You can see, like, this is my Reiki. That's my level 3 Reiki certification. Okay. Who knows? Maybe tarot is where I go. We'll see how this all kind of enters my life and figures itself out. Okay. Let me tune in real quick. You and one other person, you have a plan for the future that is after exams. I open myself to be a channel of only love and light. I set my protective light barrier around me in this moment. Hello. I can feel spirit. I can feel some tingles. Alright, Spirit, connect me to this person in chat, please. They are asking about a relationship and that they have plans to be together after exams next year. Okay, let's see what happens. Let's see what you get. I'm gonna do oracle cards first, then tarot, then angel number deck. Abdul. Will you and Abdul get married? Okay, so it's even more specific. Will you and Abdul get married? Will you and Abdul get married? So many cards just came out, but they might be the card. Let me read them. Yeah, it's kind of telling me the story I thought. Okay. Yep, I got you. So I have a question. What made you guys decide to, what made you guys decide on this future plan of like, oh, after exams we'll be together? Like, why aren't you dating now? Like, what's making it hard for it just to happen now? Because you gotta... Mom, I hope you're still here. This is funny. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, see, that one's more spirit. Dum 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 dum. Do I want? Yo, thank you for the follow. Co-create, 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 co-create. Is that what you're saying? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, and I didn't even... Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. That's what I needed to know. Get your tarot. Yo, what's up, Mr. Savage, right? Yes, Mr. Savage. Yo, what's good? Was good, my friend. Oh. Yee! Okay, so what I'm getting for you, my friend... He wants to be... Okay, so... I'll just tell you my cards. I have Clean It Up. And it's some... Clean It Up. Chaos and Conflict. Why? Deep Knowing. Never-Ending Story. Go the Distance, which is like a cheetah jumping. You're almost at the finish line. I feel like, I don't know, I'm telling... That's something important. I have Co-Create. Not For You, Over Co-Create. And Regeneration. For my Oracle cards for my Lemuria deck, I have Shine Your Light, Communication Co-Creation, Radical Expansion, Trust Your Innocence, and Transformation. And it feels like this is like a long reading. Obviously, you mentioned future stuff, so it's like, it's, you know. So, yeah. Okay. What I'm seeing is that you're kind of trapped in some heavy energy. That could be like thoughts that are doubts, worries that are trapping you in a place, or you know, something like that. You got the Eight of Swords, which looks like a trap of swords around someone. You got the Two of Swords. And she's blindfolded in that one and can't really see. So that makes me think you can't see something. It's also still under the Chaos and Conflict and Clean It Up cards. Okay, Queen of Cups is definitely on your later energy. Shine Your Light. I put Queen of Cups under Shine Your Light, so that could definitely be like Divine Feminine. Just going through... uni life, nothing much. Oh man, I've been there. Uni life is something. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, I got the story for you that I'm seeing here, and then I will... And then here, and then you'll have room for your angel. Okay, so I'm seeing right now. Let me get my phone for chat, because I can't keep leaning over my cards. So I can read you guys and not be like... It'll just be a lot more smooth. My family is also moving abroad soon, but I want to stay. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so, what's hard is it makes me question when you tell me that the relationship isn't happening now. Because a lot of times spirit can kind of put these little like blocks in our way to kind of show, is this really the path you want to take? It's like almost like a stop. And it's like, is this really the path you want to take, or is it really not the path you want to take? Now, I will say over the co-create card, which co-create could mean, yes, you and another person. It also can mean you and spirit as well. You know, you're co-creating together, right? There's also Chaos and Conflict. There's the question... Wow. I just realized I said you can ask whether you want to go down that path or why. Like, ask your question, and you have the question why and an oracle card here. So I think you really need to ask yourself why you want to be in a relationship with this person. Like, genuinely. Because you got to really, like, ask yourself, why isn't it happening? Why is he saying, yeah, no, I'll date you after exams? Now, it could be, you know, stress with exams and stuff like that. So I understand why, like, some people, but it's a little tricky. You have, in your other Lemurian Oracle cards, you have Shine Your Light, Trust Your Innocence, Transformation, Radical Expansion, and Communication Co-Creation. So with your tarot, you have Strength, which makes sense because I feel like you're going to have a lot of strength in this situation, right? Because that's hard, because you want this, right? Like, this is something you feel you want, and it's hard because it's not happening now, and it's kind of this question now, do I follow this path of waiting and then dating, or do I do a different way of it or something? The way I'm reading this is, it feels like you're kind of trapped in a lot of thoughts. You don't know which to choose. And, you know, you have the Justice card, number 11, and that makes me feel like you're out of balance a little bit with this, with all, like, the worries and the thoughts. Like, it's causing, like, it's a little out of balance. But I think you have a very creative mind, because you have the Ace of Wands next, and the Queen of Cups, which Cups is also fulfillment. So I feel like there's some fulfillment coming in, some creativity coming in that will bring balance. It's almost like divine feminine energy in a way. But what I'm noticing is that's talking about, like, balance will be brought in. You have regeneration, you have transformation, radical expansion in, like, the future or part kind of feeling. So you have this energy of, like, the ability to co-create, to create something that'll transform your life in a positive way. It'll put you in a very wise, kind of balanced, wise space, which I like to think of like Queen, the Queen of Cups. The Queen is very, you know, I feel like wise and just mature, all of that. So my chat's just not working on my phone. How I would kind of think about this is ask yourself why. Like, why am I waiting? Like, why can't it happen now? You know, is it worth it? And just ask yourself those questions, and whatever answers you receive, if you receive, yep, I'm following the path with him and seeing where it takes me. But again, if you're also kind of feeling like, well, you know, there's questions, there's confusion, then that's kind of like also something to look at. If you're confused, like, it sounds like you're confused, and it's like, well, you got to get kind of to the root of that confusion. Like, why are you so confused? And there's stuff you need to clean up. It could be those thoughts, those worries that it's asking you to clean up. It could be, I think what Spirit's telling me to share with you is just ask yourself why. Because I will say, waiting until exams are over to do a relationship can make sense. But also you got to ask yourself, why wait? And also, as far as do you guys have a future together? Spirit's not bringing me that far. It's bringing me more into this present moment of, like, where things are and what could help you now in this moment. And that's really asking yourself these questions. Why? Like, do you even want to wait? Because if you don't want to wait, then why are you on his terms? You know, it's like, I'll take this time for myself. Yeah, no, I think it's definitely a time for yourself right now. Because you got number 44, you got shine your light. So it is time, it is a time for yourself. It really is. And I feel like, you know, with that being said, you know, if you feel like this is, I don't know why. Oh, it's just the way of the blanket. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're kind of really caught up in this right now. It's going to require strength to get through it. You have the strength card, which, yeah. But I will just say you got the not for you card in the oracle deck, in one of my oracle decks. Now, again, not for you could mean that person, but it could also just mean the thoughts and the worries aren't for you. But I think the reason why there is this break of like not being with him yet, I think is Spirit's way of allowing you time to ask the questions that you need to ask for yourself to decide what you want. And then once you know what you want, you can follow that path. I think that's kind of what I'm getting for you. But you do have, you know, transformation in your future. You do have radical expansion. You have regeneration. You have balance. So good, great, you know, things will be positive. You have positive, you know, energy in your future as well. It's just not being specific, if that makes sense. It's kind of, Spirit's just being brought to kind of like the present moment for me with you. Yeah, that's so funny because you did get a relationship card, but what's interesting is you also got creative flow, you are ready. And I mentioned with the wands, there's some creative energy that you have, so that's cool. And it says creative flow 857, you are ready. Your angels are telling you that the creative flow of ideas is coming fast now. There is a lot being fed to you, and it's not essential that you remember or absorb it all right now. Sit quietly in meditation for a few minutes and write down anything that comes up. Continue to write things down throughout the day. 251, listen. Be open to hearing good advice. When you hear good advice, you'll hear it more than once and from multiple sources. Right now, be alert. Your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through the people and places around you. Listen carefully today to all patterns and signs as they are messages, and it's up to you to find the common link. There is good advice to be uncovered. 411, important relationships. See the value in those you love. You are called to select one relationship close to you and nurture it in an attentive and loving way. Think about how to tell a loved one how much you care for them, appreciate them, and see them in your life. Make time for them today as you communicate how important they are to you. Now, let me ask Spirit something real quick. I don't think it wants you to do this. I don't think Spirit's mentioning this so that way... I don't know. I feel like... Let me read. Divine Sir, something why should I wait is a question, but maybe it's just wait for the divine timing. Maybe universe wants either of them to still learn some things themselves in a spiritual action. Yeah, no, exactly. That's why it is wait. It could be wait for divine timing. Ew. You recently had a break. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. So you're okay. If you were in a relationship before, the swords makes a ton of sense. So you need to, okay. One of the other messages I think is you need to heal first before that before anything. So spending time by yourself is the best call here. And that's why what you said, Mr. Savage, was I have no idea if the questions or anything is going to bring you to the answer of being with this person, right? Like, that might ultimately be, you know, but there is some cleaning up to do. And I sense, because of the breakup too and stuff, there's a lot of like thoughts swirling around your head about that situation, and then this new person, what's gonna happen with this new person, and you know, I just had a breakup, and yeah, the Eight of Swords is on the, oh, I guess I put them, but the Eight of Swords, I mean, I'll show you this card, but it's very intense. So I would just say, you know, be, you know, like you said, by yourself and everything right now, and you know, ask yourself those questions and move there. The answers you get from the questions that you ask yourself, go from there. And truly, whatever path you're led down is the path you're meant to go down, right? So I apologize I couldn't give you any like, oh, are we going to be together, or, you know, that sort of thing, but all right, Mr. Savage, you're next. What can I help you with? Universe tests multiple times, though, through multiple checkpoints. So, so I can actually talk to that or speak to that. There's no testing. The universe doesn't test us. The universe isn't here to kind of laugh or to point fingers and be like, look, they can't do it, or they can do it, you know, oh, you're gonna get rewarded if you get through this test, or you're not gonna get rewarded or get what you want if you fail this test. It's nothing to do with that. It's a lot of what like, it's more so things, it's more so patterns. It's not tests, it's patterns you get into your life, and then if you don't heal from those patterns, they show up the same situations show up just in different ways. Like, you could change jobs and hate your job, and then go to another job, and you get the same similar types of coworkers, the similar type of trash boss, the similar type of hours you need to work, you know, that sort of thing. It's all patterns, and then once you learn those things and can break out of the patterns, huge learning and evolution for you, for your soul at that point. So they're not tests, it's learning. Some advice regarding me trying to heal this bond I had once with this girl I called Dobby, like Dobby the Elf. Oh, interesting. Okay, coincidentally. That's funny. So, healing a bond with somebody. Because like you said, kind of, I'm wondering, do you feel like, because you're asking about this girl, that you're feeling like maybe your path could be, for now, it's not meant to be, but then down the line, your paths could cross again? Like, in a way right now? Oh, No, OMG, this, I really needed the session. Yo, I'm glad. Thank you so much. Very, very thankful. Yeah, of course, Morphe. I'm so sorry that I missed that. Of course, anytime, Morphe. Anytime, my friend. Okay, now let me tune in again. Regarding this bond, Mr. Savage's bond with this girl, Dobby. Tell me about this bond. Tell me about this bond. Any more about this bond with these cards? Thank you. Oh, okay. That could be something here. That would be really... Oh. So what's the history with you and this person, if you don't mind me asking? Like, what connects you to her? Where did you guys get in a relationship at one point and then like what's kind of bringing you towards this? Now I see it in our eyes. I miss you, but I'm cautious of our past misunderstandings. So you guys have had past misunderstandings. Gotcha. Depending if I don't know, like the Lemuria specific, if I'm feeling like I need a little bit more of a message, I'll read the book of those. Okay. Because I am getting some energy here, but there's some positive energy around your cards. Yeah, okay. So there's positive, okay, but there's that kind of struggle a little bit with the situation with the Nine of Swords. I don't know why, but immediately in my brain, I can always ask Spirit again and be like, meh, meh, meh. But it feels like that Nine of Swords girl is more so this other person, not you. Like, it really feels like that's her. Maybe? A lot of cards just flew out. This will help. I swear. And I like that I got that new... Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So, let's go through your cards. And then I will read that. You have Oracle cards, Here and Now, Change in the Wind, Co-Create, Yin, Blessed, No Place Like Home. For your Lemuria cards, you have Furred and Feathered Friends, Stepping Through, and the Portal Keeper. Oh, that's so bonkers. You got Stepping Through and then the Portal Keeper, so stepping through a doorway, stepping through a portal. And then you have Death, Nine of Swords, the Lovers, Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Hanged Man. So I don't know. I sense a general like positive energy in the situation. I don't know. I don't want to talk too much, but this just seems like it might be kind of her, like you're talking about. Like, she's still kind of struggling in the old energies of what happened. I think there is an opportunity here, but I think you just really have to have a conversation with them. But there is like positive energy, but I think you're right. Like, we were classmates, and basically one of my friends liked her, so I was trying to get them close, but Dobby and you fell in love instead. We were pretty close, but we are both overthinkers. She's an Aries, I'm a Cancer. Ew. I am a Cancer, I know. The misunderstanding happened last year, February, which triggered my spiritual journey. We went no contact for a while, and we started talking again slowly. Yin, I call her Yin to my Yang a lot of times. Hangman, that dude's been stalking me since last year. Really? Wow, you call her... Okay, so what you're saying makes sense to me, that like how you're talking about people getting together, taking a break, and then needing time, and then getting back to that same person, and that's part of a path. And I do feel that. And the fact that you said you call it the yin to your yang, had that little break, talking again now, it's like with this death cards, it feels like what's now happening is the death of this cycle. Whatever was happening, whatever energy, you know, was in the past with you guys, that cycle of whatever that is dying. That's dying. And you're going into a new cycle, a change in the wind, a new cycle now. Now the question is, will she, you know, in theory be a part of that, blah, blah, you know, because it makes sense if she's, you know, you guys are coming back into your life. There's a cycle, you know, it's unfolding now. It's starting to kind of reach the end of the cycle. I think the advice I can give you is just having a chat with her. And honestly, maybe what you can ask is about, ask her what she is struggling with, what were the misunderstandings, you know, that she really just hear her out. Actively listen to her. So listen without responding during the time that she's talking, you know, and, you know, just be honest with her. Say, I'm open to, you know, I want us both to be in a good place, right? When we do this, I want it to be right. I always wanted to talk to you about some things. This is just how I'm feeling, but I want to hear how you're feeling too. This is a relationship. This is two people. So, you know, kind of clear the air of that past, I think would be helpful. Because then you'll know, oh, are we even in a space to connect again? Is there a place for us to keep moving forward? Because if you guys can't communicate enough to unravel and heal those misunderstandings, it's just going to keep happening. Like, the misunderstandings are going to keep happening through a pattern. So, you know, it feels like there's a huge opportunity here, and that honestly could just be for healing. No matter the outcome of whatever, you have an opportunity here. And it easily, all it could be is to heal, or there's more to it, right? But I think you having that conversation with her and opening yourself up, but then also allowing her to open herself up in return of you wanting to hear out like why she really struggled. Whether you know it fully or not, it still just makes somebody else feel seen and validated when you actively listen. Let me get you some angel number cards. Hanged Man in... Yeah, no, I think it's honestly the Hanged Man could easily be descriptive of like a change in perspective of things. It could be being locked up and upside down in some ways. You know, you can interpret the cards many ways. Let's see your angel numbers. But I think just having some patience with her and then having those conversations are really important. Because you are stepping through, you got stepping through in the Portal Keeper. You are going to step through this new door, which is the death card. It's, you know, you're stepping out of something into new. You're stepping through the portal. What can we get for some angel number cards though for you? Oh my gosh. These cards are bop, 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 hidden every reading. Literally things that I have said are now, are like words are... You have patterns, 201. How do you do one thing is how you do everything. Your angels ask that you take a closer look at your patterns of behavior and consider how they play a role in the bigger picture. What are the small things you do in your daily life that create bigger ripples in your world? Write down one way in which you feel dissatisfied with life. Reflect on how that example may show up as a pattern in other places of your life. 752. Try. Learn something new. There is something you want to do deep down, but you feel like you will never be able to actually do it. Your angels remind you that you don't have to be an expert, just go for it because you want to. It's time to download that foreign language app, try that new recipe, or look into steps for starting that vegetable garden you've always dreamed of. Do something new that you never thought you could do. 451 advice. Signs are everywhere. This is an alert from your angels. They are around you with strong messages as how to proceed in a tricky situation. And they will use anything they can to reach you. Your angels can be crafty, so prepare to be surprised. Repetition is their favorite way to hit a message home. Draw another card while asking for more specific advice, okay? More specific advice, please. More specific advice. More specific. That's not it. Don't worry, I will 100% read what you sent. I just want to get this reading done, and then I'll probably sit in my chair or something. One more card with advice, please, Spirit. One more card with advice, please. 547. Authentically you. Speak your truth. Wasn't I? Your angels proclaim that the time has come to express something you didn't feel comfortable expressing before to yourself or into others. This realization, that could be the communication I was talking about. This realization of self has been with you for a while now, and your angels are ready to create changes in your life to accommodate it. Reflect on what your future self would have to say to you at this moment. Yeah. Misunderstandings can happen, no more. Sure, she can hide everything through words, but cancers are empaths. I read her through the eyes. Not why she's in pain, but surely I see the pain and sadness, the stress and the everything. Oh yeah, for sure. Plus, my intuition is increasing pretty well. Like I said, I saw Dobby is a bit stressed last week. I felt it must be her woman time of the cycle. I thought to ask her if everything is fine, because reads were telling me time for reassuring her that I still care is close, but it needed right time, as she has the issue of feeling too fragile during such questions. Plus, she had guards up. It's her woman time, and it can't be in front of others, so as it would make her feel even more fragile. But my intuition said this week, Thursday, is going to be the right time, and I knew she would say everything is fine. Coincidentally, the talk happened today, and the conditions were perfect. Thursday here? It's Thursday here as well. Okay. So, yeah, that's probably why you got, maybe my message then, if you've already kind of had that conversation, is to just keep communicating. I'm not kidding. Because if she's masked, she definitely needs to feel comfortable enough to share. So I'm wondering if... Oh, reassure her, yeah. But also, like, making space for her, because, you know, if she's so nervous about the past, she still kind of has that, you know, energy that's stuck in the past. You know, so I you know what I would think? Try and figure out a way that you guys can both kind of start fresh in this present moment, if that's what she wants and if that's what you want. Because if you start fresh in the present moment, you leave the past behind and you take a step to a new something. But, you know, she'll have to decide if she wants to be on that ride or not, you know? But I would just say keep having those conversations, because expressing your feelings and, like, what you really want to her is what's going to lead you to what you really want anyway. You know, which is on a general basis probably like a deep love, a deep being in love with someone that, you know, knows you, you know them, sort of thing. But I'm not gonna lie, I saw blessed in my cards. I saw no place like home in my cards. The sun was in my cards. So you have a lot of you had the lovers. I mean, you had a lot of like collaboration with others, and then, you know, you had positive cards in there too. When I read, I don't like to give out straight, oh yes, oh no, or you know what I mean? I like to kind of give it out as like advice, but in a way that you guys then take and you guys run with how you resonate with it. You know, which is why a lot of the times I read and I get like, oh, communicate with them, because I can't say, oh yeah, you're meant to be with them, or oh no, you're not, in full, because I don't know the situation. I'm not there. It's only really like picking up on some energies. And, you know, obviously if I'm picking up on an energy of like, oh, communicate with her, that could be an indication of itself, you know, that, you know, still trying at least with this person is a path, you know, that has, you know, positive aspects to it. I mean, I'm planning to do that now, actually. I have been getting cards of patience for a while before this month, and finally cards are saying the time has come for me to go for it, so I'm slowly starting to plan how to finally make it work again. Yeah, that's all you can do. Take baby steps, Mr. Savage. You know, just remind yourself, like, you guys have a past, and the past can go, like, deep, and, like, can, you know, you have subconscious wounds when you come here, right, to Earth, so it's like, and develop them. It's so take it slow, take it one step at a time, try not to overwhelm her, try not to overwhelm yourself with too much, you know? Take it one day at a time, you know, and yeah, don't try and force anything, you know, let it happen naturally, and if it happens naturally again, that was what was meant to happen. But you're totally right, how you've been kind of understanding it, getting card reads, and then kind of going off of that. Considering that's what you're telling me, yeah, the time is here and now for something for sure. And that's probably to kind of connect closer to her, if what you're saying from other reads and stuff. Because I trust your intuition. I trust what resonates with you, because that's what matters. But that's what I got for you too. I guess I'll clear the queue. But yeah, I definitely... What do you think, Mr. Savage? Do you feel like you got enough information, or... I hope you did. I'm thinking I should start calling her Dobby again. I feel like a coin toss says I am the only person who used to call her that, so it can either revive the pain or nostalgia. Very much a 50-50. Yeah. I would give some time for you guys to kind of get that banter back, and then once you guys get that banter back, you can be like, oh, Dobby, hey, remember that one? Kind of thing, you know what I mean? Thanks for the... Yeah. I feel like it was a confirmation for you, too, to kind of like, okay, at least me talking with her and interacting with her, there's something there important for me to proceed with, so, like, I'm gonna proceed with that. And that's, honestly, sometimes that's all you need. And you're welcome, of course, anytime. Anytime. Thanks for being here, Mr. Savage, as well. Yo, what's up, Cottage Country? What can I do for you? Interesting, so... Yo, I'm doing well today. How are you? Yo, appreciate the follow. You doing all right, you think? All right, what can I do for you? I have my setup is for me being able to do Reiki as well as stuff, so I don't have the same setup for tarot, but I have more room technically because I do it on the ground now, so and someday I can, have a triple camera, right? Or Bob, and then one over here, and then one, and then you can switch perspectives. I'm kind of new to Reiki. I don't know too much about it. Do you want our session? First session is free, and then I have in the below you can see, so I'll just quickly explain this. So Reiki level 3 can do Reiki, can do it at a distance, totally fine as far as that skill goes. The state that I live in basically says it's a felony if I practice Reiki because they see it as a type of massage. So I literally can't. So there's a workaround of having it be for donations, right? Instead of having it be payment for something. So I do the first sessions free for Reiki, for like first timers, and then after that technically it's $5.55 in theory. So if yeah, I can put your name down. No, don't save any of this. Honestly, that's why I was telling about something waiting for being, because it's been a year since I have been trying to heal stuff patiently and more. I waited more and I understood the spiritual aspects of me, which actually can help me. I'm not only bound by healing, but also in life. Yeah. And you're totally valid in that. And like, it's hard because everyone's in their own place. So it's tough because you're right. There is the path of people getting together, separating, and then coming back, especially when you look at, say, like twin flames or whatever you want to call that relationship. There's clearly there are relationships like that where there is a separation aspect and then you do get back and stuff. So that's totally a valid take. I think my thing is like when I share, as much as it's a specific, like, you got to be careful with how you share information from spirit, because spirit's not going to tell you, yes, you will, like, or maybe the reader, I don't know. But from how I receive it, it's like spirit's not going to tell you all the answers, but it's going to give you advice and like suggestions and hints, but it's not going to directly say, you will be with this person, you're going to have this career, you're going to do this is how it's going to work out, this is how it's going to work out. You know what I mean? So that's why as a reader personally, I try not to do those things, and I try and say as a general, what can you do at this present moment? Like sometimes I feel like my readings are very present related. even if I read for the future, there's always like just a message that's like, okay, that's great in the future, but I wanna, the universe wants to talk about here and now, you know, the present moment, not, you know, again, suggestions, hints, advice, but I found Spirit doesn't just outwardly say, oh yeah, this is the path and it's gonna work out and do this and it's perfect, you know? But yeah, Cottage Country, what can I help you with? So you guys like my readings. Because what's interesting about this is like, I stream games, right? That was a past thing. So, right, okay, so I don't stream games. I play that in balance offline. That's cool. Then I tried tarot, which I have some success with. And then there's this idea of live Reiki sessions, which I think will be cool. But it feels like you guys, a lot of you guys like tarot. Just more, see, this is where I'm like, universe is giving me hints into stuff, and I'm like trying to very much agreed, because tarot is more of a probability, not a sure outcome. Yes, exactly. So I'm very careful to express outcomes, because I don't think Spirit wants me to say the outcome. I think they want me to be the suggestion, the hint, or the advice giver, and then allow the other person to make the specific decisions. Reiki sounds cool. Reiki is cool. It's energy healing. So the cool thing is when you're a Reiki master, which is level 3 Reiki practitioner, you can actually do Reiki at a distance. So I can do it with anyone, to anyone, anywhere. Let me add some sage, and then to cleanse the room, and then Cottage Country we can get along with it. But yeah, it's so interesting. Like, if I want to do tarot, I want to keep my Reiki set up, but I would like, if I do tarot, to have there be a camera, you know, that I can switch to, that like is like at the end of my blanket, so you guys can see my cards. Or maybe right now I can offer tarot or Reiki. Anyway, what can I do for you? See, this is that goes through my brain too. It doesn't just go through everyone, other people's when they get readings. My brain is like that too. What's Spirit trying to tell me? I saw the account, saw your name, and felt, damn, it's nearly Dobby's name. It's a sign I should get a read. That's so cool. That's so cool. That by you getting here was literally my name. How would I know anyone's gonna join based on my name because it might match or is slightly matching somebody else's? That's cool. I guess it wasn't a coincidence, huh? You were meant to be here for a reading. I think you were also meant to kind of get a confirmation that, you know, you are on the right path. You are in the right place. Like, your intuition is telling you something, you know. It's like almost the universe saying, you know, trust yourself a little bit with it, you know? All right, Cottage Country, sorry. I want to be able to start your reading whenever you're ready. I am ready. What can I do for you, Cottage Country? I did say I was gonna cleanse, right? But I'm ready. You can type out your question and I'll just quickly throw some sage around. Thank you everyone for being here, by the way. This is really fun. This is where you just go with the flow. You just say, all right, Spirit's leading me to do reads today. That's what I'm doing today. I like to cleanse my hands since I, you know, with tarot and with Reiki, it's so much like you use your hands, right? Energy transfer from your hands with Reiki, energy transfer and just working with the cards. You are channeling it, but I feel like because you're touching the cards, you like kind of are channeling. I don't know. I think you guys kind of understand what I'm saying. You use the tarot with your hands. So I just like to cleanse my hands. So I feel like I'm, you know, who's calling me? I do need to do that actually though. I'm like, who's calling me? Responsibility. You'll try Reiki? Oh, sick. Okay, so it is just the language of the divine. Agreed. Okay, let me place my oracle stuff off to the side. Okay, so I suggest getting into a comfortable position. Completely up to you. I would suggest lying down for this. Basically all that Reiki is and all that you're gonna see me do is basically just give energy into your chakras. Hey, what's up, Dory? Whatever. What's up? How are you doing? Welcome to your Master Day today. You know, just find a comfortable place for you. And, you know, whatever feels comfortable. I'm going to go and give you energy through the chakras. I'm going to walk you through it when I'm switching to what. What I will say is sometimes through Reiki, you can get like insights. So sometimes I might, if you're okay with that, I'll share just some insights. Sometimes I don't. It's, you know, but I will do that. I will share with you exactly how I'm going. And again, just suggest while this is happening that you're in a comfortable position. I'm doing well, Dory. How are you? Actually, someone should join the queue and tell me, do you want tarot or do you want Reiki? Okay, so I'm gonna just set up. I'm gonna just put my crystals and whatnot. And I'm personally gonna take 3 grounding breaths before I do this. And then we will start. Just so I'm nice and grounded, I'm gonna put my feet flat on the floor so I feel like I'm like really releasing my energy into the earth. So I'm just gonna do 3. Okay. So. I will interact with chat when I am done with this. Thank you everyone for your patience. Okay. I am about to start. Again, all this is energy healing through your chakras. That's it. But before we start, I would love for you and I to also take just one good, deep grounding breath. You and me. So if you're sitting, that's great. If you want to put your feet on the ground, if you're lying down, that's awesome too. Just one big deep breath in, hold it and out. I like to do breathe in for 6, hold for 6 and out for 6. Just works for me. And that'll kind of help ground our energy. So we'll just do nice 1 grounding breath. Letting your abdomen expand, your belly expand. Okay. I invite my guides into this sacred space. I invite myself to be a channel. I invite my collective, my guides. I send appreciation to them. Putting divine protection around me and just sending it your way as well. Okay. If you would like to now, cottage country, yes. If you would like to set some intentions and invite your guides in right now as well, your collective, just to help with this moment. If you would like to, you do not have to. That's completely up to you. You can set intentions such as like cleansing your body or balancing out chakras or activating stuff. So that's completely personal. You do not have to tell me or say anything. That's just on you. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is over your forehead, I'm going to do a Reiki symbol that basically just turns on my Reiki, in a sense, turns on my channel. So I'm going to do that 3 times over your head, and then I'm going to tap. Then I'm going to do a cleansing sweep with my arm. So essentially that's just me going over your entire body with my arm, sweeping off. And in theory, it's kind of just sweeping off, you know, like excess energy and stuff like that. I'm just sweeping off the energy. And then I can alchemize it and boom, it gets, you know, I guess given back to the earth type idea. So starting with the symbols over the head, I'm going to cleanse you, and then I'm just going through the chakras and we'll share what I'm doing, all right? So starting with the symbols over the head. Cleansing sweep. All right. I'm now going to start working on your top 4 etheric chakras, essentially. So I'm working on the divine gateway chakra, soul star chakra, real self chakra, and the etheric chakra. So just your upper 4 chakras. All right, I'm going to start now. All you need to do is just relax, breathe how you normally would breathe, whatever feels comfortable, and just relax. All right, starting on your upper 4 chakras. All right, I'm moving on to your crown chakra at the top of your head. All right, moving to your third eye chakra between your eyebrows area. All right, moving on to your throat chakra. Obviously, throat area. All right, moving down to your heart chakra. Okay. Moving down to your solar plexus chakra. Moving down to your sacral chakra. Okay, moving on to your root chakra. All right. And lastly, going to your Earth Star chakra. Okay, I am all set. Cottage Country, you are all set. So feel free to move whenever you feel ready to move, or open and close your eyes whenever you feel ready. Something that can happen with Reiki is you can have like emotional outbursts. You can feel a bit extra tired. You can feel extra tired. Your body can be sore. Again, you can be more emotional, just have emotional outbursts. That's all completely normal, all completely valid. It's just kind of the detoxification process of like purging out the energies in your chakras and kind of detoxifying it, so that has physical reactions to it. Thank you, Cottage Country. I feel very tingly. Yeah, that's one way that you feel. I feel tingles through my body when I feel Reiki channeling. Hey, Omaji, we're doing viewer's choice, Reiki or Tarot. Yes. There you go. So you can feel the energy. Yeah, you got it. And that's all it is. All you do is you relax. I do that, and you get a Reiki. All right. Let's see. Does this work? It worked! Before it would say there's no one in the queue. I'd like some Reiki. I need to relax. Yeah, sure. If you want to join, yeah. Perfect. Okay, Dory water. You have a specific question. What can I help you with? Yo, when you're like, you might want to post the link to your Twitch, I was like, yeah. If I want people to see me, yeah, that would be a good idea, huh? Sometimes I'm just like, I streamed before? Then what is this nonsense of, like... Oh, so I'm using data because Wi-Fi died, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, sounds good. Hey, what's up, Dory? What can I do for you? Yeah, no worries. We just got to your turn anyway. You didn't. Oh, let me also... just make sure, and then everything will be cleansed for next time. Alright, what can we help you with, Dory? Cleanse my crystals. Throw some white sage around the area. Sure we're all cleansed and good. I like that idea. I should have tarot as an option or Reiki as an option. So now technically, I did have you Cottage do it, and technically I'm like, oh, I can charge now $5 for everyone. I don't know. Maybe I charge $5 for tarot, or like for subscribers, maybe I do it. I don't know. I want to do it in a way that like, I understand people like can't get services, so that's why I'm like, I'm very into this free stuff. But at the same time, at some point, I need to sort of structure it in a way that I can make a living. So I can keep doing this for you guys. So if you guys have any suggestions on like how I can monetize and how it would be comfortable for you guys, I'd love to hear suggestions. If you think, oh yeah, subscribers, when you get that, that's when you can kind of maybe start charging or whatever, or, you know, maybe that could be a subscriber incentive too. Could I get a general love reading, please? You sure can. Dory water, okay. All right. Let's see what we get. General love reading for Dory, please. General love reading, please, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Any other of these cards? Definitely would be great. Okay. I feel like there are cards in there, maybe that's for you, but I'd rather reshuffle and have it just come out naturally. Yeah, I was gonna say. Rather just have it come out naturally than me trying to... Yeah, okay. Oh wow, I was gonna... Okay. Oh, I love that you got that card considering what... Okay. I feel like you still have a little ways to go in your life and right where you're at with healing, but I do see you got the Soulmates card, and since you're asking for a love reading, I can read it in that way. You also have a change in the wind and go the distance, so here and now. So this is obviously happening in the present moment. I feel like you have a cycle or something you need to finish first before you can kind of get into the love desires that you want. But it does feel like you got exchanging gifts, which makes me feel like you are going to get the gift of love. It's almost going to be like a gift from the divine with how this comes in, maybe. You're definitely being divinely guided, though. You have higher power here. And you have blessed. And you have between worlds. Yeah, so you're between this here and now, ending out something, and going into a desired, and going into kind of a timeline of, you know, receiving desires, or, you know. But you're still in this, like, cycle of something, or right now you're still going through a lot of like thoughts and worries. I'm not sure, I haven't pulled enough cards yet, but there's still something right now that you need to heal before you can even like get to this love part. But I do see that in a positive manner, you know. Since it's a general love reading, I am seeing that there is going to be some sort of relationship and guided by a higher power, and that you're blessed. So you are headed in that direction for sure. It's just the present moment is we need to kind of look at luminescence, life force energy, transformation. See, you have the transformation, and you have radical expansion. A lot of people get transformation and radical exception, but that's just kind of like where we're at in the world right now. You know what I'm realizing? These cards are beautiful, but what I notice in these two, which is really cool, is there's a heart. This one is luminescence. It's a heart around her heart chakra area. And then for life force energy, it's a heart above her head. She's going like this, and then there's like a heart in the design up here. Okay. I have some ideas, but I would like to see the other cards first. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, you're stepping into Empress energy. Okay. And Queen energy. Okay. You got the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups. So that feels like the partnership. But it also feels like you are There's so many ways this could go. Let me get more cards. Yeah, here's kind of the little struggle you're going through right now. Yep. Death card, I figured that would come out. The Lovers. So there is collaboration in your future, as far like there is a loving relationship in your future. Like, I have the King and Queen of Cups, and Cups is fulfillment. So just because you asked me for a general love reading, that makes me feel like once you, like, I feel like once, how do I want to explain this? It's like once you are healed and once whoever else is healed, then that'll be kind of the right timing for you guys. But I have no idea. I'm not going to know who it is or how or what. Or it could be a divine masculine and you're in a divine feminine feeling. That could be what the Empress is saying. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I think, though, it almost feels like you will have an offer of love. It feels like it's going to be almost like a gift for you from the higher power. It feels like this, regardless, this is divinely guided for you. And, you know, you are going to get this offer that you want. I almost feel like it's once you step into your divine feminine energy that will cause these things to be able to be more easily received. Because you have the Empress. So that makes me feel like that's the energy that you, once you step into that, kind of transfers the scales or finish, like, you have the Death card, right? So a cycle is ending. Something is ending. And you are moving towards what you want. And what you want right now, it's showing you are moving towards love. I think you have 9 of Swords and 7 of Swords. I really feel like there's a lot going on. You're very burdened. You have the 10 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And then you have another king, I think. But I feel like you're very burdened right now. Like, you're holding on to a lot right now, and the fact that you are, like, this is what's stopping you from moving towards, you know, this love that you desire, your Empress energy. It's time for you to move towards this Empress energy, and once you move into that energy, you're going to be able to attract your desires. So maybe it's yeah, it's you stepping into that Empress energy that I think is the switch between one world and two worlds. But one thing I do want to read is the 7 of Swords. That's probably one card that I look at, and the imagery is a little... Okay. Yeah, okay. It was kind of what I was thinking. Let me do that one more, see that one more time. Yeah. Okay, so this is being alert. So that could easily be the Seven of Swords. Like, it wants you to be alert to honestly this heaviness that you have right now. And the present moment, you have heaviness. You are feeling overwhelmed. You have, I think you're even like, yeah, moving towards, yeah, there's some heaviness going on with you right now. Some stuff that hasn't been healed, some stuff that keeps going around in your brain, thoughts, worries, doubts, confusions. And it's really, really preventing you from stepping into your divine feminine energy, which is like your more creative energy, reconnecting with the heart space. Yeah. It's almost like reconnecting to your heart will ultimately lead to what you want. So I wonder, you have some healing in your heart. Have you been through some rough relationships in the past? Or were you just in one? Because maybe this is like past relationship struggles that are going over in your brain and like over in your body and stuff. I will BRB. Okay, sounds good, Gummy. Yo, what's up, Diffusion? Oh, yeah. No, I'm picking this up on the future. Not right now. I'm picking this up on a future thing. Yo, what's up, Diffusion? Yeah, I don't know how to detach and let go. Oh. Yeah, so you need to detach. That's what it's talking to you about, for sure. So, with your career and finances, though, here's the thing. When you step in to your divine feminine energy and reconnect to your heart space, this is also reconnecting you to your creativity. And your creativity is very powerful. Like, when we all create our own realities, right? We're all creators. And when you step into your divine feminine energy, you are raising your vibration. And by raising your vibration, you're able to attract things on that vibration. So the swords energy is also you worrying about your finances, is also you worrying about career. That's all that. But that cycle is now ending, thankfully, right? You're in between that world of kind of being on that higher timeline / being on this lower vibrational timeline. And I really think the key is connecting to your divine feminine, is reconnecting to your heart space, and then being able to receive what you desire from that space. When you're in divine feminine and you raise your vibration, you receive the money you desire, you receive the love you desire, you receive the career you desire, you receive it all. So that's really what is important, is the vibration aspect of where you're at as far as how what you receive and stuff like that. Let me get you some angel card numbers to end the read. Yeah, detaching and letting go is hard. But if you think about it, if you don't detach and let go, it just keeps you in the past, and it keeps you away from your wants and desires. But yes, I do foresee, on a general love reading basis, you meeting somebody. You meeting a soulmate. I do see that for you. It's just the present moment. It's not timing yet, really. It's part of it, too. There's healing and stuff that has to happen before. Anything else, Spirit? Or just one good angel message? Okay, I like that. Yeah, okay. Nice. And these kind of tie in. You got 3, 4, 5 baby steps. Little by little, it will get done. The overwhelm you feel is not unnoticed by your angels. They ask you to reconfigure your perspective, and instead of focusing on the big picture, look at the immediate next step. Organize your thoughts on paper now and write down what your baby steps will be in the forthcoming days. 154 Personal Journey. Valuable lessons have been learned. Your angels are proud of your personal journey of self-truth and personal responsibility. This journey is a result of you choosing to learn valuable lessons from past mistakes. Write a list of what you have changed in your life since learning a valuable lesson. 251 Listen. Be open to hearing good advice. When you hear good advice, you'll hear it more than once and from multiple sources. This has been happening a lot. I've been getting this card a lot. Listen. Right now, be alert. Your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through the people and places around you. Listen carefully today to all patterns and signs as they are messages, and it's up to you to find the common link. There is good advice to be uncovered. Greetings, fellow traveler. How are you? I'm doing all right. So, I don't know how to get this higher level vibration. So, okay. Let me explain maybe a little bit of the basis of like, not like in a physics sense, but like, so this whole world is based around vibration, right? I am vibration, this table's vibration, everything is created out of vibration, everything is energy, right? Your energy, therefore, right? And so you're actually able to raise your energy, which is thereby raising your vibration, which is thereby stepping into that higher self energy. Higher vibrational living is living in joy, is living in appreciation, is living in positivity, is living in obviously they receive their wants and desires, but it's living in that really positive energy. And it's also you still allow life to happen though. You can still be high vibrational and have life happen and have it hit you and still have like a reaction. It's just learning how to manage it, right? Instead of reacting off of like, oh my gosh, this just happened in high vibration, you're going to be like, okay, I observe this happening, but I'm not going to let it like completely overtake me. I'm just going to notice it and be like, okay, that happened, and move on. That's sort of the energy you step into in a higher vibration. Yo, what's up, Sailor Hardy? Welcome to my video today. I think I already might have said that, but now I'm like, it's the simple things in life. Yeah, that's a huge one. Simple things in life. Because if you think about it, we're all very abundant. As much as it's like we want the monetary abundance, it's like I have a townhome, right? So I have an abundance of space, whether it's messy or not. It's still there. I still have that abundance. I have a car that's huge abundance for travel. Like, and even small things. I have a tarot deck and an oracle deck. That's abundance. Like, you can find it in everything. I hate chords. Yep, big one, diffusion, big one. Oh, diffusion, it's your turn. Would you like, I wish Stream Elements would shut the hell up with, no songs, but, it's not. What, do you want tarot read or do you want Reiki? It's okay, we can make up a song. Yeah, you're welcome, Doorwater, anytime. We can make up a song. No, we can, definitely. There are no songs in the queue. There are no songs in the queue. So when you ask, you know who will pop his face in. It's diffusion new. And diffusion pops in. And there is a song in the queue. Because diffusion is a song in herself. Because she shines so bright. Okay. I'll take Reiki, that'd be cool. Okay. Sounds good. You're welcome. It's funny, sometimes I can think of rhymes and there I was just like, how do you even attempt a song that I don't even know? And then I just started talking about you and I was like, I'll just follow this. Okay, so all you need to do is just find a place where you're comfortable, whether that's sitting in a chair or lying down. That's completely up to you and what you feel comfortable with and where you're at this current moment. But just being in a very relaxed space and position is best. All I will be doing, obviously, is just going through your chakras and giving you Reiki energy. I will be telling you as I'm going down what I'm doing. I'm going to do it as well, but I invite you as well now. We're going to do it again before I get into it, but just as you're relaxing, maybe take a grounding deep breath and let the air out. Get yourself in a mode of just relaxation. I'm just going to cleanse the space and we'll get to it. Oh, crystals. So I actually personally go through all 12 chakras instead of just the 7. So I like to get like full body energy healing going. Give a little Reiki energy. Oh, okay. Make sure everything's good. I'm cleansed. Okay. There's 12? Yeah, so, yeah. And I just go through, and then whenever I sense, I go to the next chakra, I go to the next chakra. That's all. Okay, so I'm gonna put my feet on the floor so I can really picture this energy going out, but I'm gonna just take 3 grounding breaths if you want to join this with me. I'm gonna breathe in for 6, hold for 6, and out for 6. 3 times. Expanding my belly, and then breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth. I now invite my guides into this cleansed sacred space. I'm also gonna, you know what I think I'm gonna do? Diffusion, diffusion, diffusion. I think that'll help me connect to you guys in Twitch chat. I invite my collective in. I appreciate you all being here and helping me through these readings, through these sessions. I invite you, Diffusion, now to invite your own collective into your own sacred space. And set any intentions now for the session, if you would like to. It could be clearing chakras, balancing, activating, whatever intention you desire. Okay. Visualize protection. Okay. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a Reiki symbol over your forehead 3 times, and then I'm going to tap your forehead. Okay, now I'm going to drag my arm across your body 3 times, which is a cleansing sweep. So basically, I'm going to sweep just the excess, whatever energy, and then I'm going to alchemize it so it goes back into whatever energy. So I'm going to do those sweeps now over your body. Okay. I'm going to start with your ethereal chakras, the upper 4 chakras above your crown chakra. These are the divine gateway chakra, soul star chakra, real self chakra, and the etheric chakra. So my energy is going to go to your top 4 etheric chakras. All right. And we begin. Okay. Moving on to your crown chakra above your head, or on your, head region. I'm gonna sit like this to help. There we go. Okay. Moving on to your third eye chakra. I feel like I'm noticing a little bit of a trouble seeing spiritually. I don't know if you're struggling with kind of like that third eye foresight, but I'm experiencing some, all heaviness means is just, like kind of like blocks type energy feel. So I'm just saying I feel some, a little bit of heaviness here. So I'm just going to spend a little extra time to tease that out. Okay, moving to the throat chakra. Okay, moving on to the heart chakra. Okay. Spend a little extra time in the heart chakra, solar plexus chakra. Okay, moving on to the sacral chakra. Okay. Root chakra. And Earth Star chakra. Okay. You're all set, diffusion. And now I'm just gonna do this. We're all set. Alright, you're all set, diffusion. I just put the reverse of the Reiki symbol over your head, and yeah. There you go! How did it feel? Oh yeah, just like I mentioned, my message failed to send. Cool. Yeah, of course, diffusion. Sailor, you're next if you want tarot or Reiki. If you want Reiki, I might take a minute, but I'm 100% open to doing it. Yeah, but as I mentioned, if you feel any like extra emotional or tired or sore, all of the above, completely normal. It's just, you know, the effects of Reiki, of purging the, you know, detoxifying and purging of the, you know, energy that we just cleared. Why this guy was checking my socials yesterday. I feel good, although my heart is rather heavy, and yeah, I've had some trouble seeing. I did cry a bit. I'm going for a walk, I think. Yeah, that's a good idea. It just got sunny. Ooh, 16:16 on the clock too. Yo, let's go. Yeah, I spent extra time on your heart chakra. I could feel the heaviness. I don't know why, but every time I visualize unlocking, it kept clearing out, clearing out, clearing out. So I did spend extra on your heart. That's probably why you felt that, because, and maybe that's why there's some heaviness in your third eye. It's like you're not seeing some perspectives that would help with that heart heaviness, maybe. Tarot, why was a guy checking your socials, Sailor Dune? Because maybe the reason why you can't see, right, quote unquote, can't see, is because you're not fully healed yet. And so there's still some things you kind of need to heal and go through to get, you know, those perspectives, and then hopefully that can release some of the heart heaviness. That's, I guess, maybe what I would, how I'm feeling about it. Good to know, thank you. Yeah, of course. But yeah, crying, all that, completely normal. Okay. Why did this guy... Oh, okay. Why did this guy check socials? Is he having regrets? Sailor Dune. Okay. Yep. Okay. Why and that. You have a lot of, you have a fork in the road, but after the fork in the road, you have, regeneration, blessed, treasure island, higher power, a leg up. Alright, spirit, can I... You have Y and fork in the road, and then you have higher power, blessed, regeneration, a leg up, and treasure island. It's funny you asked why was he checking, and you got the question why. To be honest, the feeling I'm getting for you... Oh my god, we just talking about the heart chakra. You got the heart chakra. Oh. Unfurling back to love. Unfurling back to love. Home. Yeah, that's... Oh my god, luminescence. That's such a beautiful spread of cards. It's like... I think what probably, with the heart chakra too, is saying, it's like, it's probably worth it to kind of send love to yourself, and to kind of work on your heart chakra, because that might, there's healing, I think, that needs to happen in the heart chakra that has to do with this situation. And I think by doing that, that'll bring you back home to yourself and allow you to shine. And then once you have kind of healed, that heart chakra, then, you know, you can make better decisions. But I think, as far as what I'm seeing now about why was he looking, is he having regrets, it's not showing me about having regrets, or it's not really showing me that aspect of it. It's more so showing me that you have personal healing in your heart that you have not done yet, and that's why and I think you have healing in your heart chakra to go through. I think you have the Y card too, which makes me think, you know, why is it important to kind of focus on someone checking out my socials? Like, why is it important for you to, like, kind of focus on that in a way, instead of just letting it be? Because I'm wondering if, say an ex of mine went on my socials, I would probably block them immediately if they somehow got through, and not because I want to be mean, it's just I don't want to see it, you know? I don't want to be reminded of anything. Because I've moved on, and you can easily just fall back into energies easily, so you know what I mean? So it's like, why is this... you know, yeah, you're fighting off a lot of thoughts here. I think you need to work on healing your heart chakra from past stuff. And once you do that, you know, reconnecting with your heart chakra, you're gonna, oh my god, you're gonna feel like the Fool. You're gonna feel free. And then once you feel free, who knows what your desires will be brought to you, you know what I mean? But you're fighting off a lot right now, it feels like. It honestly could be doubts. Ooh, but you have an Ace of Wands, so you have creativity in you to create a new life. That's how I see that. You have the ability to create this kind of free feeling life. But I think you have the Hanged Man, the Seven of Wands. I really think with the Hanged Man, I like this view of it, of like, by going upside down, you're changing your perspective. So I think by healing your heart chakra, it might help with some perspectives that need shifting. But you're at a fork in the road right now, and so it's like a choice point. You know what it feels like? Because he's at a distance right now, you have a choice to reach out and reconnect, or you have a choice to keep that at a distance, because right now he probably doesn't know you were looking at his socials because you haven't reached out. I think this is like a choice. Do I reach out or not? Maybe that's what you've been asking yourself. and I would say no. Do not reach out right now. Do some more healing, maybe look into healing your heart chakra for a little bit, and then revisit it, because I don't think it's worth it to get into the energy. Yeah, you're very creative and can create like a happy life for yourself. Right now you're fighting off a lot of thoughts though. I'm fighting off just a lot of heaviness in your heart. But yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, the Fool, Six of Pentacles. See, you have a very positive, you know, with this choice point, like with your future, I do see creativity and freedom and happiness, you know? I know he's going through stuff. I would still create content. Yeah, let me keep your... No, cat. No. We're gonna have to get a cat something so that way y'all don't walk on my stuff. Yeah, I think this fork in the road has to do, though, whether you reach out to him again or not. And you know, ask yourself what... No. Stay over there, Miley. Stay over there, Miley. If I wasn't doing tarot cards and I was just sitting here chatting, it'd be fine. I would definitely look to heal within your heart first. Heal that, and then maybe take a step towards love again or something. No. Alright, after Sailor, I think I'm gonna... If somebody joins now, I'll have to take a break, but I'm realizing I'm hungry. And I've been using my energy more today, and I think that's why I'm hungry. I'm, like, using up my energy. So after this, I might call it, but I know Gummy wanted Reiki. I can just mention Gummy. I can message her offline, but let me finish this reading. Okay. Yeah, you're being divinely guided. You have higher power. And I think you have the Wheel of Fortune because you do have a lot of options. I think maybe that's also part of the answer is, or I mean, the message is like, there's options here. It's not just this one guy. But I think you have some heart chakra healing. I think there's some conflict in your heart right now that needs healing first. And then again, once you heal your heart chakra, you reconnect with it. That's kind of reconnecting to divine feminine energy, which makes sense why you have the Ace of Wands, because reconnecting to that brings out your creativity. And then once you reconnect your heart chakra and reconnect with your divine feminine, that's raising your vibration. And when you raise your vibration, that's when you get to the point where your desires start coming into your life. You start actually receiving what you desire. So by healing this is going to allow for you to receive kind of the answer. Also, you'll be able to receive more answers as to which steps to take and where my life is headed. So I think it's kind of like this call to reconnect with divine feminine by healing your heart chakra. And then going from there, instead of being like, oh, I'm going to heal it and then reach out, think of it as just, okay, I'm going to heal this. And move forward after I heal it, and that way I'll know the steps that I take are from like a higher vibration, if that makes sense. Yo, what's up? Marcus de Casanova. Yo, what's up? How are you doing today? We are finishing up the stream here. But I'm streaming every day. You wanna... I'll do you last. Well, what do you want? Do you want Reiki or Tarot? Yo, Sailor, thank you so much for the follow. Alright, I'm gonna close it, though. Because I am getting hungry, and I'm expending my energy. Okay, it's because I'm doing Reiki too. But that's what I'm seeing for you, Sailor. Let me get you your angel number cards. All right, any last minute messages? Can we get 1, 2 messages just to finish off this reading, please? Oh. Okay. That has been open. That has been coming out every time now. Okay. You have 644 struggle. Self-created stress is unhealthy. Your angels are asking you to get honest about how you contribute undue stress and conflict to your own life. They ask you to contemplate how struggle plays into your comfort zone. Notice where you are making life harder for yourself today. Even in the smallest moments, make a tiny change today so that a small struggle becomes obsolete. 477 visualize harmony. Release worry and welcome peace. Be comforted. The fears you have are not supposed to be yours alone to hold. Visualize your angels taking them from you, leaving you with only a harmonious peace. Sit in meditation right now and picture a bright light washing over you, evaporating. Yo, Marcus, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, of course, Sailor. Yeah, these are the last little messages. Sit in meditation right now and picture bright light washing over you, evaporating all your fears. Then take a few deep breaths and picture what harmony looks like to you. 251, listen. Be open to hearing good advice. When you hear good advice, you'll hear it more than once and from multiple sources. Right now, be alert. Your angels are giving you a message, channeling it through the people and places around you. Listen carefully today to all patterns and signs as they are messages, and it's up to you to find the common link. There is good advice to be uncovered. 834, energetic responsibility. Be aware of the vibes you are sending out. Your angels alert you to be aware of the vibrations you are sending out into the world. That would make sense because I'm mentioning healing the heart chakra and raising your vibration. This talks about vibrations. What are you going through is creating havoc for those who are absorbing your energy. Jeez. Lie in a calm state and focus on breathing deeply through your nose and out through your mouth. After a few deep breaths, do a full body stretch, feel balanced and stabilized in yourself. I mean, I get it when they're talking about it influences other people's energy, but I wouldn't focus too much on that because it's like, I want you to heal for you, you know? Like, other people, it's up to other people to manage their own stuff, so, you know, that's not up to you to manage other people's energies and stuff. That's up to them to learn how to manage others' energy when they're around them. You know? That's not all your responsibility. Yeah, of course, Sailor, though. Anytime. Alright, last but not least. Okay, now it's just next. Now it's next. Alright, Marcus, you're last. What would you like, Marcus? Would you like tarot or would you like Reiki? For tomorrow, clear and close. Also, highly suggest Dunkin's Vanilla Cream Cold Brew, but just add cream, sugar, and vanilla to it, and it's really good. But yeah, Marcus, if you're still here, I'm still here. I'll wait for you for a little bit until I call it to make sure you get whatever you desire. I'm gonna cleanse a little bit. Excuse me. Yeah, I need more white sage. Yeah, this is honestly, besides this, maybe even this guy and that guy, I'm just gonna toss this bowl and then just get new stuff. But I think I'll be able to light this one. You still here, Marcus? Yeah, no, this is creating a ton of smoke. I don't want the freaking alarm to go off. That's funny. Ah, Marcus left, but that's okay. Probably for the best, right? If I'm getting a little energetically drained. Really? Bummer. Yeah, Alright, guys, I'm gonna call it then. It seems like Marcus is not here anymore, so we're gonna call it. But, thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow at some point. And we will get going again. It looks like I'm offering Reiki and Tarot, which is not a bad thing. Reiki infused stuff, so it's helpful. Cleanse my own personal crystals. Me. I'll be live tomorrow, though. Let me do something real quick. I'm making a Discord, a command. Guess it's Streamlabs for that. Um, commands. I need. Really? Discord. What the? Let me test something. Why is it doing that? Hidden use copy button. Alright, well, I'm gonna end now. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.